Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I get a lot of questions from people who are looking to move to Sweden or those who have moved here but don't speak Swedish on how I got a job in Sweden without knowing Swedish. So I thought I would make a video to give you my personal story and maybe give you some tips and advice on how you can also find a job in Sweden if you are an immigrant like myself. Oh hey, it's me! Just popping in here to say a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. With HelloFresh, eating well in the new year can be stress-free and delicious. With over 35 weekly recipes, they have the options you're looking for to help you achieve your goals. You can choose calorie-smart and carb-smart recipes, or even customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides, upgrading your proteins, or adding protein to a veggie dish. So skip going out in this freezing cold weather because it is disgusting out. You don't want to go grocery shopping, and just HelloFresh.com and order yourself some meals that they will deliver right to your door. To try HelloFresh, just click on the link below and get 21 free meals plus free shipping, and try HelloFresh today. I think it goes without saying, but just want to put the disclaimer out there. If you follow this advice, I'm not saying that you will 100% get a job in Sweden, but if you don't know where to start, then maybe you can just pick up some useful info from this video. So for those of you who don't know, I'm an American and I now live in Sweden. I moved here last May and it is now February. So what is that? I don't know, like 9 months or so? Can I do math? 9 months. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, I was right. 9 months. I got a job in October here in Malmö. And just like you, I had absolutely no idea where to start, how to get a job in another country, and especially in a country that I didn't speak the language. So the first tip that I'm going to give you is to make sure that you can work in Sweden legally. So if you have moved to Sweden like I have to be with your partner, the Sambo visa they call it, then you already have your residence permit card. So once you get to Sweden, you have your residence permit card, you're going to need to go to Skatteverket and register yourself at the tax agency, and they are going to give you a personal identity number. So once you have that, you can work. Now this is if you're coming from a non-EU country. Excuse me, my phone just went off. So once you have your person number, you can work. It also helps to open up a Swedish bank account. So when you do start to work, your employer can just put your paycheck right in your Swedish bank account. And it's going to be super easy for taxes that way also. So get your person number and your Swedish bank account, and now you can start to look for jobs. So you don't speak Swedish, huh? Me either. So what do? We go on Google and we Google English speaking jobs in whatever city it is you are living in. I live in Malmö, and it's very multicultural here. So there are a lot of people who don't speak Swedish. So it is relatively easier to find a English speaking job here, whereas if you live in a small city or a small town in Sweden, I don't know how easy it is to find English speaking jobs there because Swedish is more prevalent in smaller communities, obviously because we're in Sweden, but in bigger cities like Stockholm or Malmö or Gothenburg, you have people from all different cultures, all different backgrounds, so English is much more popular of a language to speak. So for that reason, I think it's much easier to find an English speaking job if you live in a bigger city. So what I did is I went on Google and I searched English speaking jobs in Malmö, and a bunch of job opportunities came up and I just went through them. And I found the company that I work for now, and I was a bit lucky because they were specifically looking for native English speakers, which I am. So I applied for that. And you're also going to want an interesting looking resume because employers get tons of resumes every day. So you have to do something that makes your resume stand out. So I would recommend using Canva. Canva is an amazing tool for everything online, digital, social media, like resume making, anything to make anything look pretty, basically, Canva will help you. This video is not sponsored by Canva, but Canva, if you want to sponsor me, send me an email. So go to Canva and you can choose Resume Maker or Resume or whatever and put together an interesting looking resume, because as I said, these employers get tons of applications every day. So I went on Canva and I made myself a nice, pretty looking resume. And I made sure to point out on my special skills that I am a native English speaker. So make sure you know what skills the employer is looking for so you can really highlight those on your resume. Obviously, don't lie on your resume, but if you have skills that they are specifically looking for, then be sure to put them on. Now for me, I was lucky, as I said, and I got an interview shortly after I sent the application, and I wound up getting the job. So for others, I do know that it is quite difficult to find a job in Sweden, and I've talked to a ton of people who have been here for months, years, and they're still searching for a job. So my next piece of advice would just be to send out tons of applications, resumes. Maybe if you're really desperate, I mean, even in a job area that you wouldn't necessarily think you would want to work in, but if you're really desperate, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't already say this, my next piece of advice is just to send out a lot of applications and be prepared to get a no. I mean, this is the job market. Everybody's looking for a job. So be prepared to not get everything that you applied for and to just keep going, and don't put all of your options, all of your eggs, as we say in the US, don't put all your eggs in one basket, because there's a lot of expats here. There's a lot of people who don't speak Swedish, so you are probably competing with a ton of people for that one position that you really want. So be sure to send out a lot of applications. I hope this video helped you guys. At least you kind of know where to start now. You know my story, and maybe you picked up some tips and tricks along the way. But as I said, I get a lot of messages just asking how to find a job, the best way to find a job, how I found a job. So I thought I would do a video kind of explaining my story and offering you a bit of advice. So I hope this video helps you guys who are looking for a job. Don't give up. You will find a job. We're all in this together, and Swedish has an excellent welfare system also. Even if you don't have a job, at least you're not going to be like living on the streets. So that is a plus. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I am almost at 10,000 Instagram followers, and I can't believe it. I'm like, thank you so much. And I'm almost at 10,000 YouTube followers, also YouTube subscribers, which I also can't believe. So if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. And other than that, I think that's it for now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey-do. Bye.